Started. This will be hopefully a bit of a short one. Not that much left to do at this point. I think this throne room can take me. Throne room can take me up into this room. All right. Let's go up to the garage and turn my gems into my coins into gems. No, it's better to do it this way. All right. So now I go out here. I go up here. I want to look at the admin password. I feel like I'm never gonna figure it out. Blueprints, admin password. It's the first four letters of somebody who works there's name, and then the first last name, and then the first letter of their name. I should have figured that out from the thing. So Bab A will work. Tom K. Okay, let's try one. Let's go use the admin password. See what happens. I should have figured that out, but I couldn't. I couldn't figure out. I couldn't get back into the freezer to figure out that guy's name. I think I would have figured it out from that. So I kind of knew that it was going to be something like that. Because like his password was like related to his name, but I couldn't quite figure out how specifically it was. This was a clever puzzle. I probably should have like taken the pleasure of actually figuring it out on my own. I'm just exhausted. I don't feel like doing it anymore. Admin not found. What? I thought Bab K should work. Did I write that wrong? Oh, it's Bab A, right? Welcome to Blackbridge. Okay. Okay. User database. So these are the different users that I can sign on as. R Tom K. Right. These two expired. They were probably traders. So these are the three that I can do. I only have personnel access. I don't have the admin access. But More R and Tom K do have access. plus 3 delisted admin keys. Right, Revity was the one I found. Alright, so let's do Kimberly Thompson, Tom K. Welcome to Blackbridge. How long a computer stays connected to the network without disconnecting from the server? The default is immediate, requires a new connection each time the user attempts to log into the network. Let's put it to 1 month. Electronic mail setting. Lavatory mailbox on. Office mailbox on. Security mailbox on. Shelter mailbox on. I didn't know it was laboratory. I read lavatory. Okay. Now I can check the email from any site. Check connection offsite. Inbound, outbound connections, and electronic mail communications outside of local network have been temporarily disabled. Back. Return to menu. Okay. Admin logs. January 20th, 06. More on. Glass cables have finally been laid, and the office terminal has been connected to the central network. Given the ever-changing nature of the rooms of the estate, we chose to install the server outside of the house to maintain connection stability at all times. A small cavern off the eastern drive was selected for the server site. All remaining computer terminals on the estate are now connected to the network from mainframe. We will now begin testing remote access capabilities between them. I've also asked the Baron to come up with a name for the network. After some deliberation, our network has been named Blackbridge, a somewhat ominous name for the project given the legend from which the term derived, though very fitting considering we chose an actual cave to house the mainframe. I only hope that our servers do not suffer that same fate that befell those in the story. Regular maintenance report fixed a connection error that was occurring between the office and the security terminal. We have also added electronic mail capabilities to each terminal that can be accessed via the network. Recording capability of all cameras on the estate has been disabled. Additionally, the existing video playback functionality on the security terminal has also been removed. Deleted log, deleted log, deleted log, deleted log, deleted log, deleted log. Okay. As requested yesterday, new admin key created through the requested name doesn't quite fit with our typical length formatting. Deleted log, deleted log. Effective immediately, all electronic mail capabilities have been restricted and now can only be accessed via the office terminal. All of the terminal inboxes have been archived and can only be restored via admin control, which I have now, and did. Temporary access to the mainframe and Blackbridge Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Temporary access to the mainframe and Blackbridge Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Updated access privileges for the following account types. Admin access, full access to all features. Personal access, access to the user database. Full access plus access to archive access. Full access plus access to archived admin logs and deleted database entries. More R. RTA is down while we work on a solution to reported terminal connection failures. RTA is working again. Terminal connections tested and confirmed. Functions to make the future testing easier. Added the ability to access offline terminals through the RTA when Blackbridge is open. Oh, man, this is so boring. God damn. Why did there have to be this video game? Why does it have to exist? Per request, one temporary admin key has been added to the network. What H? Admin key deactivated. What H? Um, hmm. That's like a mysterious person there. What? Who's that? What's something? Herbert Rules. One new admin key has been added to the network. Tom K, welcome to the team. Added new data management features to Blackbridge control. Updated user database. Changing guard in preparation for Simon's arrival. Inbound and outbound messages, as well as offsite connections from outside the estate have been disabled per instructions left by the Baron himself. So I guess that's it. Nothing's left. Oh, God, that was boring. Man, it's like it punishes me for figuring stuff out. Import trophy data. Utilizing the Blackbridge system, you can import the trophy data from other save files into the current profile. Ah, alright. Nice. It's a convenient way to collect trophies in one file that might be impossible to get in a single profile. Right? Okay, no, I don't have data to import. Returns data menu. Alright. It could have been useful if I had gotten more trophies than the other. So it might come in handy later when I get the 1-day trophy or whatever. Hopefully. No! I don't want to be here anymore. No, I went the wrong way. Damn it. Oh God. Jesus Christ Almighty. Oh God. Almighty lightning casting Jeebus. What am I doing? Gotta go to the laundry thing. Go to the boiler room and go to the laundry. Saving energy to the boudoir was a waste. Let's go to the other laundromat. There we go. Okay. Um. So. Um. So trade coins with gems, right? Where is it? Why is it not working? Oh, there it is. Came all this way to do this. And I can still get more coins from the various rooms where coins have been dropped off, but also specifically from there's fruit lying around. We must not forget. Um, oh my god. Eee. Also from the keys lying around. Um, okay, this is the perfect spot for the Mechanarium. A Mechanarium. Mailroom. I have so many letters in here. Okay, giant package has been ordered here. Excited to see it at some point. Whew. Okay. Um. We got all the letters in the world here. I can finally look at all the stamps also. Okay, so this one's the Arch Aries, right? This one won't let me see the stamp. For sure. So let's see the other one that we already looked at. Let me know I'm ready to do too much. Right? I remember that one. This guy loves us. Right, that's the one that starts there. Let's make sure I haven't looked at that. I think I've looked at this one already. Dear Simon, after giving it some thought, I've decided I'm going to continue helping you. Right, okay. Okay, Simon, following up on the map. Okay, let's just look at this nuance again. SKR 6789. Okay, following up on the map, I've created outlining the steam power duct system. I thought it would be helpful to provide you with a correspondence map for gas power, which is an outdated system that is only utilized outside the house in locations on the ground. Apple Orchard, Schoolhouse, Gemstone Cavern, and Hubble. Right. Each one of those has a thing that you click, and then it like makes four blue flames go up. Simon, just in case it wasn't explicit in the emails, I decided to contact DC Power directly and get some additional usage instructions on it for the VAC system they installed. The information is actually. Oh, we're just gonna go through this. Okay. Huh. The sixth will always sync it up to the other five. If all six lights are green, any of them pressing any of them will result in the appearance of a blue indicator. If all six are purple, pressing any of them will make white. Right. Okay. Pressing a blue indicator will turn it off and flip both its neighbors to blue. Right, it's complicated. Okay, this one is the same thing. Greetings, Simon. Hope all is going well on the estate. I was discussing my communications with you with another fellow technician, Kimberly Thompson, and she suggested I disclose to you the locations of the drafting strategy issues she's personally found on the estate. Issue 1 is the dormitory. Issue 2, drafting studio. Issue 3, library. Issue 4, bookshop. Issue 5, bookshop. Interesting. I've never seen. Oh, right. I don't have a dormitory yet. But I should check the drafting studio for issue 2. That's interesting. If I'm going to be mentioning members of the staff, perhaps I should be giving you a brief introduction. Mrs. Ann Babbage, Kirk Darren, head of security, Randolph Moore, uh, Kimberly Thompson, Chef de Camp, Hartley Ruota. Oh, there we go. Ruot H. That's him. The Baron's personal valet, retiring. Oh, he retired. That's why he's no longer in there. Christoph, the chauffeur. Just Christoph. Huh? And Robert Nogula, the groundskeeper. There are a handful of other names among the various uh, live out and seasonal service staff, but due to their infrequent mention, I thought it would be best to omit them from the cursory introduction. Randolph. New stamp. Orinda Aries. Another successful experiment, another letter. You have certainly been keeping yourself busy, as I've spent the last few days racking my brain trying to come up with new clues for you. I'm reminded of your mother's aptly named book, A New Clue, and how fiendishly she hid the clues for her readers within its pages. Don't worry, I won't be hiding my clues for you in imagery or requiring you to comb the text with a magnifying glass. The truth is, I'm not nearly as clever or creative as she was. The best I can muster, uh, trying to be cryptic and mysterious, would be something like break the bricks in the weight room with something that has a handle that's very heavy. Yep, that was helpful. I'm afraid that, in spite of my best efforts, the result is not quite cryptic and even less mysterious. I suppose I'll leave the riddles to your great uncle and his niece, Randall. I like Randall. Dear Simon, as I've been running out of ideas of my own, yesterday I asked Kirk Darren if he had any additional security advice I could pass on to you, and to my surprise, he gave me an envelope and directed me to include it in my next correspondence to you. I did not ask him what it contained, so I'll be very curious to hear from you after this is all over and find out whether or not it was of any use. Until next time, Randolph. Unused memos. A lie. Safe code 4368. The numbers 6, 7, 8, and 9 do not appear in any of the fixed combinations of safes on the estate. That's probably true. That's weird, though. Safe code 1213. Fake. Safe code D8. That one was sort of helpful. The hand when it's handwritten, it's like tricky. I don't know, but yeah, I know which one that is. That one's December 8th. There is a safe on rank 10. Uh, really? That would be the room 46, right? If that's true. New stamp? No, it's just a Fenari stamp. Simon, I can't think of any reason you'd need to access the server administrator controls before I return. But your father has mentioned your interest in computers, so I have a feeling you may be a bit more hands-on than your great uncle. You'll find the admin terminal in Blackbridge Grotto, a small cavern sealed much like the story off of the East Drive. I believe I previously explained how to restore power to the grotto in one of my earlier letters. However, keep in mind that accessing the terminal requires an admin key. Unfortunately, I won't be able to set up one for you until I return. But your admin key will eventually be Joan J1S, right? Jones and S for Simon. The first four letters of your family name, or if you prefer, we could use a pseudonym. I'm sure we'll discuss it in greater detail when I return. Right, so that's sort of a hint, pretty obvious hint. Simon, if you do end up accessing the admin controls in Blackbridge Grotto, I'm sure you noticed the sealed circular door to the left of the terminal. As you likely have already concluded for yourself, this door can only be opened if the different microchips are inserted in the central pedestal. Normally, all three microchips are kept secured in three other locations, but I decided to make it easy for you and have left one of the microchips in the grotto for ready access. However, you will have to find a new clue or two to find the others, right? Which I have done now. All right. I wonder if that's it. Can they send me? Is more mail still going to come? Yes, presumably it is, but I don't know where it will go. Seems like I filled up the whole area. Maybe they'll figure something out. All right. Well, that was fun. Now I got to go to the passageway. Yeah. This is a boring ass video. All right. Let's head up to the passageway. Um, I think the fastest way will be to walk out, go up to the garage. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Disappointing. Disappointing, disappointing, disappointing. So I want to put the watering can in the coat shack. I guess if that's the case, I'll get back around to that eventually. It's getting dark. All right, let's go to the um, garage. I have the battery pack and the lever. Do I? No, I don't have the lever. So I can't create a power shovel at this point. Let's do this. Mount Holly gift shop. No, these are no good. I gotta. Oh crap! I can't re-roll. I don't have dice. But unfortunately, I can still pull this from the today's pool and get new stuff. Closed exhibit. That'll work. I don't think I'm gonna get the mechanarium. The armory. Okay, the armory works. There's no axe. I don't think I care about any of these. Why? Give me the Machinaria, damn it. Yeah. Alright, at least I can do the casino, and, oh, I don't have the coins for this, though. Great. Well, I'll go to the, go to the vault and get some coins. I gotta keep in mind that I want to get to the code shack also. Okay. For 8 coins, I get a Morning Star, knocks the locks off chests and trunks. Sounds good. Light the candles and knife fuses. Got the allowance increase. I think that's what we wanted, right? Yep. I guess we can keep doing it. Just increase our allowance more and more. um. All right. Time to go. Time to go put the watering can in the thing. I don't think it's even types of bricks that you'll break with the power hammer. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it to the coat check, but there's slim chance that I'll find the food around that will help me get there. Let's just go for it. Yeah, maybe if I find a turnip. Any fruit in here? Sneakers are helping. All right, I made it. I made it to the coat check. watering can, believe it or not. All right, and I guess that's it. We're ready to stop here. Thank God, 'cause I'm exhausted. Let's call it. Okay, I can't make it back to the planetarium or anything at this point anyway. Where's the planetarium? Yeah, I don't even think I have one. Save and quit. Call it. That's all, folks. Please like, subscribe, click the bell, leave a comment. Love you guys. Bye bye. Um, stop here. Save and quit. Stop recording.